is hospitality and tourism. Warm-up questions for you guys, and the first question is, what is event planning? Yes?
Event planning is planning an event and getting everything ready for the event.
Organizing a social gathering.
That's a nice one. Anything else?
Like making sure you have really good communication with not only just the customer, but
With the actual people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. Another question would be, events need to be planned. Like what happens? Like what happens falls apart. There's nothing to it. There's just randomness. People will go everywhere. Like, do you need invitations? Like, do people need to know where the time is, where the time isn't? Right. And in order to do that, you would need to get with the clients to say, oh, this time is free, this time is available, and if it isn't, well, you gotta break it out. The questions are, what are the main tips you learned from the video?
One is more like listen to your client.
Checklist is a way to help you understand the client, understand how you do things, and how the client does things themselves. He tried to stay organized in the video. Like, what did he do?
Listen to what the client wanted.
Listen to the client wanted. Anything else?
Know the difference between experience versus event.
That is true. A planner mind. What would you do to make that event specifically enjoyable? Like, what would you add to it? It already had a birthday party, so we had cake, presents, we had a venue, we had lights, music. What else would you add to it that you would want to go to? People you know. Absolutely. Anything else?
maybe like because I know in the video he talked about accommodating to not just the client but the guests.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if there was like older kids, like a mechanical bull would be fun.
Yeah. Entertainment would be nice. Anything else?
I think it also depends on the guest. I mean, who you're inviting to.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's your family, it's your friends. So like, if your friends also enjoy with you, like, then they would enjoy.
They will also enjoy with their
yeah,
family.
what you're
Yeah,
planning
correct.
for.
But what if there's like a huge age gap? So there are people younger than 5 and there's people older than 15. Like, what would you do?
You could add like a bouncy castle or like invite you know those people who dress up as like little
yeah.
characters.
Like
Like
little
interactive games.
Yeah. Okay. But that
Like family games or games like Loteria that we do.
Oh yeah, that is
Everyone
fun.
could join.
Yeah, totally. So with these experiences, how communication is important? Like throughout all of this, how is communication really important?
Making sure that your client is satisfied with your work and communicating about budgets or like, hey, what color do you want? And making sure just making sure that they're satisfied with what they're paying for.
Yeah, you're right. But what about like the budget itself? Like, what about like the people who are in charge of the menu? Like, what about them? Because like we have to think about that too. We can't just all think about the clients. Like that is important, but at the end of the day, where are we getting all of this stuff from?
Right, so you would just have to communicate with your client, like how much you're spending, how much you're willing to spend, how many people are gonna come, and just looking into numbers because if you're gonna have a budget of $300, you can't just invite 25 people.
Yeah.
Realistically.
That is true. Like if they had to choose out of everything that you added into the party, what would you take away? What would you add? What would you decrease? Like less balloons or less party presents or something that they would improve or
Something like the surroundings, like if it's too cramped and you're inviting a lot of people, it gets overwhelming.
yeah.
Like something like understanding like how many people you're inviting, like where it's gonna be.
That's a nice question. Thank you. Anything else?
Some people for their weddings they do seating charts and some people like mix match.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
also a very important thing, you know. It's cool to have like seating charts, but at the same time I feel like if you have seating charts then they'll be divided. Like everybody will be their own clique. So I think it's more interesting or we should be more open minded of just having people like sit wherever they want. Because if you look at weddings or like even quinceañeras or parties, like family sits with their family and it's just kind of like they have their own clique. So I think that's something that I would add was probably like music, because we all get together and dance. For example, like we're all somewhere different. We can have a banda, mariachi, or like un
Because everybody has
grupo.
different things.
Yeah.
And not everybody's the same.
Correct. Yeah, I would probably like that.
That's great. That's thoughtful. So, how would you add something that everybody has to do? Like weddings. They have a specific way on how to do things, right? Sometimes people don't agree. Sometimes people do agree. How do you get through that process? How do you get like those audience, like those people coming into your event? How to get them to like, oh, okay, this is the way how they do this. I don't want to complain. I don't want to like do anything bad. I want to like just follow their instructions.
I think some people, they sometimes have like a schedule that's given to everyone. It can be placed at a table, or you have one person with a microphone kind of delegating like, hey, this is what we're gonna do, this is when it's gonna start, this is when it ends, and just kind of like a facilitator basically.
Okay.
The activities you do and what exactly to grab.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes people don't get the way how things are done. So sometimes you have to actually tell them in person, which is really, really nice. Project is event planning. I want you guys to get into groups of 2 to 3 people. They have specific event options. All of these have budgets. I don't want you guys to go over the budget at all. Okay, if you go over the budget, you would have to find options and solutions on how to decrease what you have brought into it. So, you must have all items needed for your party. This may include, but is not limited to food, entertainment, decorations, venue, transportation, technology, plates, napkins, desserts, flowers, and games. And other things is you must include where you're buying the item from. Theme board is insert all of your pictures in one page. So this is using Google Slides. Include pictures of invitations, cakes, foods, venues, drinks, decorations, entertainment. Try to include all items on board that you have on the budget list. Okay? The event options give you the basic information that you would need, each one of them. So, that's all for the activity. There are several others on this document also, but they're all for the others. It's the same exact thing. They would have their theme, date and time, names, preferences and styles. So keep that in mind when you're filming or when you're doing the project. Get into groups of 2 or 3 people. Just like log into your account. Yeah, you can log into
Let's say the kids, there's like,
Never